What's up? It's me, Little Bit. Welcome back. If you new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I'm Little Bit. Y'all, today is really beautiful. It's really beautiful today. Me and Lissa received a gift today that it made us so emotional. I'm pretty sure we're gonna show it on Us Outsiders channel, but yeah, we received a gift. I got one, and then it was something for the both of us. So it's very beautiful, and it just like made me start like thinking, and it's like I feel like me asking all the time why I don't have the same support or the same, why can't people show me the same love that I show them? I'm pretty sure a lot of us question ourselves with that. Like, why can't we get from people what they get from us? Like, why are we always the ones that's on the fucked up end of the stick? Or, you know, it's always the good people who get did wrong. You feel me? Like, and it started to make me start thinking, like, maybe it's because that's basically like, that's our purpose. Our purpose is to be a foundation, because without a foundation, nothing will operate. So you need a foundation. And it's sad, but those people who hearts are actually pure and genuine, they are the foundation, because those are the most solid people. So when we asking ourselves, why this, why we can't have this, why we can't have that, we already solid. We already have what we need. That's why we're able to pour into others and give others. And we feel like now our cup is empty because we don't have no more. But then we find ourselves in another situation pouring into somebody else. It's like our cup isn't ever going to be empty. And it's like a dang, like, that's kind of crazy. And it is, to me, it's like, I say that it's sad because it's like everybody wants somebody to be there for them how they are for other people. We all want that. And the fact that in life, that's not always going to happen, I think that's one of the most, like, hurtful parts of it all. Because we all just want love, like, seriously. Like, even when it comes to me and Red, people was like, oh, I'm using Red. I'm really not attracted to Red. I'm really not this with Red. I'm really not that with Red. When the whole time I am her foundation. I came in her life and helped change a lot of stuff that was in scrambles. Even when my own life was in scrambles, I was able to pour into somebody things that wasn't even poured into me. And it's like, where do you even get that from? How did you even gain that knowledge to even be able to say that to that person? Like, where did that come from? So it's like, I'm always go back to that first video. I watched that video, y'all. No lie. I watched that video over and over again, because it's like I told y'all, I am really on a healing journey, and I just want to understand me. So it's like, with me watching that video, it's more and more clear. The questions that I was asking, the hurt that I was going through, it's becoming more and more clear. I'm just a foundation person. I set the concrete. I am the land. Like, yeah. And I think learning that is hard, because I'm still learning it, because I still don't like it. I still don't like that I don't have nobody there for me like I am for them. Or even if I do, I'm so busy doing stuff, I don't see it. So I'm going to take that back. Maybe it is. I'm just not really seeing it, because it's not coming off how I'm coming off. And, you know, you're probably not doing what I need you to do at the time, or what I'm doing. Like, you feel me? But, yeah. And it's crazy because this week is the week that Willie passed away. And it's like every day I try not to think about it, because I don't want to go back to that place. And I'm scared to go back to that place. So it's like I really been trying to, like, me and Lissa really been trying to stay busy, keep ourselves doing something, keep ourselves distracted, so that way we wouldn't even, like, you know, too much think about it. But with the gift that we got today, it was like a bam. You ain't got no choice. So I was like, you know what? This has been on my mind for a minute now, because I just been thinking, like, damn, like, when I'm gonna find me a me and somebody, like, when am I gonna find, like, my purpose? Because I always ask myself, y'all, growing up, I always ask myself, why am I the person that know better? Like, why I can't be stupid like the rest of the girls? Like, why I can't, like, just, you know, do dumb stuff and get in trouble for a lot of the stuff that they get in trouble for? Like, why do I have to be the person that be like, oh, no, I don't think you should do that? Because, like, why am I the person that was always preaching and telling people what was wrong and what was right? Like, I never understood myself growing up. Like, I used to be like, am I weird? Am I one of a kind? Like, what is really going on with me? Like, why can't I just, why I always got to be the person to speak with sense? But, like, why my brain can't be just as scrambled as theirs? Like, why am I thinking the way that I'm thinking? Like, I'm not thinking like a 10-year-old. Like, I'm in a 10-year-old body, but it's like I got the mindset of a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old or something. It's like, I never understood it. And now it's like all becoming so clear. It's like the more and more I come out of that dark space that I was in, y'all ain't gonna lie, everything just becoming so much clearer now. And I'm really starting to understand myself. And I ain't gonna lie, I love this new version of myself. It's some things that I still need to work on. But I'm loving this new version of myself. And I'm loving how things are now starting to make sense to me. And I know I'm not the only person. And I already told y'all, we going through this together. Things are starting to be so much clearer now. It's like, okay, that's why this is happening, because this is going to happen. This is why that has been taken away, because it was finna be replaced with this. This is why you went through this, so that way when you get to this, you able to go through that too. It's like, okay, it's starting to click, and I'm gonna go with it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go with it. I'm not gonna ignore the signs. I'm not going to ignore anything with this process. I'm going to keep y'all with me with this process, because like I said, I know I'm not the only person that wants to heal, especially people who grew up how I grew up with family drama, childhood trauma, and all type of stuff. It's like, it's time for us to, like, really come out of it, because us being in that spot, in that headspace, is getting us nowhere. It's just making us question our own livelihood and why we're here each and every day even more. And we don't understand it, and because we don't understand it, we get frustrated and we shut down, and then we don't want to give no more or pour into nobody else, because we feel like nobody is pouring into us. So it's like, now we just want to completely give up and don't even get out of bed. Just stare at the ceiling, close your eyes, go back to sleep. And we don't need to be like that, y'all, because it's so much more to life than to be in that dark space. And a lot of us don't even know when we in it, because I didn't know I was in it until I went to, honestly, I didn't know I was in it until me and Red really went through that shit with Vegas. I didn't know I had a problem. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not know I had a problem until that with Vegas. And that Vegas trip exposed a lot to me about myself, because I ain't gonna lie, you couldn't tell me shit. Like, I just knew I wasn't doing nothing. And the whole time, it's like, you probably ain't doing as much as that person is doing, but you're doing something, that you're contributing to the problem. You're not perfect. How you think you is walking around this bitch like you a daisy. No, you're not. You have a few little thorns in there. So it's like, you know, taking accountability for what I did without, like, just saying I'm sorry, because it's a difference in between saying I'm sorry and taking accountability for something. I'm sorry, I feel like it's just a way of being like, I don't want to talk about it no more, so I'm just going to apologize, so that way we don't have to talk about it. And when you take accountability, that's more of a, you apologizing for what you did, and you're like, yeah, you're apologizing for what you did and how it made that person feel and what it made that person feel. And you're taking full, you know, accountability for what the fuck you did. It ain't just no, I'm sorry, and that's that. No. So it's like, I feel like I was doing a lot of we both was doing a lot of I'm sorry's and not actually taking accountability for what we was doing. Which is why I feel like when people were saying, oh, you got a drinking problem, you got a drinking problem, I feel like I was getting defensive with that, because it's like, I know I don't have a drinking problem, but how it was coming off, bitch, it look like you do have a drinking problem. Because you keep getting into this same situation. You in the hospital over and over and over again. It's videos with you in the hospital over and over and over again due to over drinking. So yes, it does look like you have a goddamn drinking problem, even though you trying to say that you don't. But it been brought to us so many times. We feel like now, yes, you're an alcoholic and you got a drinking problem. And I wasn't getting it. But now, like I say, y'all, I'm totally getting it. Like, I ain't too proud to say I'm wrong for some shit at all. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I call myself out. I call a spade a spade. Like, I'm wrong. And it's like the more I'm looking into our videos and looking at certain shit, I'm like, yeah. Because even though I didn't know what it was that I was actually going through, I was still lashing out as if I did, as if I had control over it. And tough criticism showed me that, no, this is what it looked like to us. This is what it looked like. Like, this is exactly what it looked like. You trying to say that it's red, but we clearly see orange. So it's like you fucking up. I fucked up. And I'm human. And that's okay. Because I learned. So I feel like every fuck up is a lesson. It's just a lesson learned. Some shit that you just don't do no more. And some shit that you, like, if you hurt anybody in that process, make them amends. Say that you're sorry, because if somebody did something to you, I'm pretty sure you will want that apology. And, be the best person of yourself that you can be moving forward. And if you one of them people who just set to be the foundation, bro, just take your place and just know that you just that bitch, okay? Because without you, when shit operate. So if you just a foundation setting ass motherfucker, just be that. Own it. Stand in it. That means you like the elephant in the safari. Hey, man, they can't help that they that big. You can't help it. You can't help it. That's what you was born into. So it's like, it's all right, y'all. For those who, us foundation people, it's all right, y'all. It is all right. And what I can say is, your foundation is your foundation. So you build your foundation based off how you want it to be built. So even though it's like I'm tired of pouring into people. You can pour into people, but just don't expect that same thing back from other people. So already know what you're getting into before you get into it. And don't expect nothing from it. We got to stop expecting ourselves out of other people, because we ain't gonna get it. Ain't nobody built like us. We different. So you're not gonna get it. So stop crying about it. We gotta stop crying about it. We can't. There's nothing we can do about it. Just be that foundation bitch. Okay? Put your hat on. Get out your book. And build your shit up. And that's the best we can motherfucking do, because y'all, we ain't gonna find no us and nobody. So gotta stop looking. Yup. See y'all later.